Good afternoon. I am looking at the benchmark Unit 7 Developing a Nation floppy. So this is the first article that you're going to be reading in benchmark, and it's called The Open Road Route 66. And your assignment today is to find out the key details of each of the paragraphs. So I actually wanted you to do the key details for paragraphs 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There are 6 paragraphs in this article, but I just have you doing the 5. So I'm going to actually do that with you to help you find a few of the key details. As I'm reading, I'm going to use the tools over here to help me highlight some of the things that I want to remember. So I'm going to get my highlighter tool and I'm going to go to here. And when I looked at paragraph 1, because I've already read the open road, I've already read the article, I noticed that one of the key details in paragraph 1 was it was the first automobile appeared in the 1890s. So first automobile in the 1890s. And there was only 144 miles of paved roads in the nation. So that's kind of important to me because now we have so many paved roads. And then I kept reading, and in paragraph 2, I'm looking at not only were there a few paved roads in these days, but there was no gas stations or road maps. The new motor cars broke down often. For this reason, people did not go far. The first cars were also extremely expensive and few people could afford them, so there was little reason for the country to build interstate highways. For many, horse-drawn carriages or trains were still the best way to travel. So I know that there were very few paved roads. The new cars broke down often, and people didn't go far, and they were expensive. So I think the key detail is they broke down often and they were expensive. So I'm going to go back to my slide and I'm going to fill in those two key details. So my slide deck is right, not here, my slide deck that I had out for you guys. Let's see if this is the right one. Nope, there we go. Here's my slide deck. It should show up in a minute. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go to the right slide, which is right here. It's slide number 12. And it says key detail. So for the first paragraph, I'm going to write down what I had highlighted. I'm just going to click twice on the text bar, and I have highlighted that when cars were invented in 1890s, there were only 144 paved roads. Okay, so that was for paragraph 1. Now for paragraph 2, I said I'm going to go back and look at my highlighted parts. Let's see. The highlighted part says they broke down often and they were really expensive. So I'm going to go back and write that down. Cars broke down often, and they were expensive. So I would keep reading in that open road to find the key details for paragraph 3, 4, and 5, because it says what is a key detail for each paragraph, and these are the paragraph numbers for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now on the next slide, it says, in the open road short read, which is what we were just looking at, highlight in your floppy the events in each paragraph, put a star next to the important details in each paragraph. So I'm going to look at 3 different paragraphs for that. And I'm going to highlight an event and something important. So I see here in 1908, Henry Ford introduced the first Model T automobile. So let's see if I can put a star in here. So I'm going to go to my other tools here. It should open up the other tools, and you should be able to, on a text here, you can star it in yours. I'm just going to, maybe I'll just highlight it because it's going to be hard to star it with the tools. But I know in 1908, Henry Ford introduced the Model T automobile. So that's an important event. So I'm going to go back here. And it'll be easier for you because you have the floppy, the paper floppy. So you'll just keep the slide open and you'll be able to do it easier. So the event is 1908 Model T produced. And the details were, it said that the cars were, let's see, let's go back and look at the details for that. It says the Model T, Henry Ford introduced the Model T automobile. Unlike those before it, this car was affordable because it didn't cost much. Many people bought it. As more people owned cars, the need for paved roads, gas stations, and new maps increased. As a result, the Model T helped change transportation. So Henry Ford produced it, and it helped change transportation. So I'm going to go back into here. Henry Ford produced it, and it helped change transportation. And it's okay if you go outside of the text lines, that's all right. You could always just drag this like this and it'll help you to keep it inside there. I'll still be able to see your ideas, okay? So I just wanted to kind of clarify what you're supposed to do for the language arts slide. So hopefully that helps you, and you have that floppy in your blue language arts folder, and we'll definitely go over this at our 11:30 meeting as well.